This sports segment of Naperville News 17 is brought to you by your local YMCA. For youth development, for healthy living, for social responsibility.
School's back in session, heralding the return of the high school football season. This week we check in with 3 local teams as they prepare to kick off their 2014 campaigns. Naperville Central returns after an outstanding run to finish 2013, ending with a state championship win over Loyola Academy. Linebacker Bobby McMillan is back to lead the Red Hawk defense and says Central needs to stop thinking about last season.
Never looking back. Don't look back to last year and just focus on what's going on ahead. We got to take 1 week at a time, go 1-0 each week, and that's what the plan is.
Conference rivals Naperville North will look to improve on last year's 5-5 season. Head coach Sean Drendel puts a lot of emphasis on winning the turnover battle this year.
I'd like to see consistency on offense, being able to control the football and being able to not turn it over. And on defense, we want to be a turnover type team and create turnovers and make plays, up front. And
at Bennett, the Red Wings will have to adjust after losing Iowa-bound quarterback Jack Beneventi in an offseason transfer to Fenwick. Bennett ended last season on a 4-game losing skid, but players expect to bounce back quickly.
Everyone's just really, really excited to get a chance to get on that field against another team for once and show everyone that Bennett football is back and that it was just a fluke last year. We're ready to play.
Boys soccer season is also underway, and Week 1 brought some marquee matchups. Naperville Central began its schedule with a rematch of last year's super sectional victory over Morton. Mustangs returned to Memorial Stadium looking for a little revenge. Late in the first, Jordy Heeneman darts behind the defense, rolls this shot in for the first Hawk goal of the season. To the 75th minute now, Morton's Leo Delgado ricochets off the bar and in, tying it up. Red Hawks have to settle for a 1-1 finish. At Naperville North, former school AD Jim Conrad returns to the Husky sidelines against Oswego East. Adonai Hammond on the breakaway here in the 65th minute bends it just past the keeper's reach, 1-0. Just 5 minutes later, this North chance cleaned up by Brandon Hipp to extend the lead. Huskies handled the Wolves for a 2-0 victory. And at Waubonsie, the Warriors ready for their first game under new head coach Jose Garcia. And the first beautiful cross headed by John Braun and driven in by Henry Zenol to start the scoring. To the second 2-1 now, Braun punches this look in to give the Warriors some breathing room. They hold on to knock off Streamwood. And finally, a former North Central athlete returns to the Cardinal wrestling program. Joe Norton wrestled for the Cards from 2006 to 2010 and will serve as the team's head coach starting this season. Norton spent time as a graduate assistant with the program from 2010 to 2013 before taking a head coaching job at Knox College in Galesburg, Illinois last year. That's all for sports. Back to you, Whitney.